Yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, how is everyone? I hope everyone is well. So a small snippet video of BTC, Bitcoin, what I'm expecting. I am expecting a downwards trend one more time towards 31 or 30 or quite possibly 28K. I am expecting this because generally when we have this type of downward sideways action, we do have one last shakeout. And I think 30, 31, or it is quite possible 33, 379 may hold, right? And if it holds, we will know, trust me, because it will bounce hard. So this is the last drop, in my opinion, based on this formation. Uh, and trust me, after we find the bottom, we will know we found the bottom because it will be a hard mega pump. All right, guys, it will be strong. It'll be a strong wave up. This whole area here, it fucked everybody up. You know what I mean? So right now, everyone's concerned. There's no, nobody trusts BTC right now. Nobody trusts coins right now. So there's no value. There are, I do believe this is an accumulation zone, and it does look like a Wyckoff accumulation method. And if that theory plays out, the only way it can play out is if we break above 40K. All right, so we have another chart here. Yeah, we have analysts that say, "Oh, this is a big ass, head and shoulders." All right, yeah, I understand you, but get the fuck out of here. I mean, you, this is not seen. I mean, these usually don't play out. I mean, maybe one or two you could find me something, but these usually don't play out. This is a mega uh, head and shoulders, right? And yes, can it play out? Of course it can. And if it plays out, where is our supports? All right, I'm gonna have to tell you anyway, although I am not expecting it, right? I mean, I've been trading for years. I started in the stock market 20 years ago, 1997, 98, around that area actually, and I made a lot of money without knowing what the hell I was doing. But sometime around 2000, 2001, especially in 9/11, when the Twin Towers went down, I lost everything, you know. And so that was my first experience with the stocks, and I think I started becoming successful around 2013, 2014. Uh, I failed tremendously during those years. And after I met, technical analysis and started actually drawing charts, that's, uh, and of course and after some field experience of seeing how markets react, etc., and what formations are, whatever, uh, then I started to be a little more successful. And now I'm here today. So, uh, friends, yes, BTCs, uh, there's no support here, right? The only support we may have is around the 24K to 22K area. There are CME futures gaps here, and there are gaps here as well around 18K, 20K, a big one. And I think there's supposed to be one at 14K. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to go and check right now. So, but besides those gaps, BTC, yes, does fill those gaps, but does it have to do it now? No. All right. Let me talk about these supports and then I'll get onto that. So we have one support area here, 20K, 19K, right? Before the trend, parabolic trend broke upwards. So this is an important cup resistance that may turn into support, major support. So this can be a major area of support. That's one. Two, the next one would be either 13, 14K or 12K, one or the other. That's the only areas of support. I mean, where else is there support, guys? You know what I mean? So you can see this area here. This can be support. You can see this area here. It's quite possible because this was the blow off top plus the parabolic trend breakout. So this could also be a support. And we have this one area here that may also play support. And why? Because as you can see, this is where there's a invalidation, there's resistance, right? And there's a bit of resistance here as well, right? So these are the three main areas that may also be a sport, potentially can be a sport area for BTC guys. All right. Anyway, so let's get on to this. Now, what I would expect, guys, honestly, what I would expect is something like this, right? So we had our drop, come back up, right? Have another drop, right? I'm just doing this as an example. This is what I would expect as a typical bear market if this is a bear market, all right? And then a drop to these areas, okay? Something like this, all right? That's what I would expect in a typical bear market. Not, oh, there's a huge ass head and shoulders. We're going straight down. I don't think that's not the way it works. They don't, you don't make money going straight down. You don't make money going straight up. Yeah, of course, I understand. You have your shorts and your longs, but that's not the way. Why do that? That's just cutting. That's stupid. I would rather make money this way. All right, because obviously they're buying coins here, so it props up to here. And what do you need to bring down the price? You need coins. So they open up their shorts, right? They open up their longs. They close their longs, open up their shorts, and the coins that they bought, they sell so they can bring it down. And they make money both ways. You have an average buy price here and you have an average sell price here. Plus, you're making times God knows what, shorting the fucking thing. You know what I mean? So, once again, you have coins left over, goes up. You allow the buyers to bring it up, smash it down again, right? You put in your shorts. You have your long shorts. That's the way you make money. You don't make money just shooting it down. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this, yeah, obviously, right? Yeah. But after this move, another move down like this, I mean, think like a whale. Don't think like a child. Think like a whale. You have, gazillion dollars. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. There you go. It's just the way it is. I mean, I've been trading for years. I know. You know what I mean? I mean, this is bullshit to me. You know. Uh, Anyway, obviously, it could play out the way it wants. Something will come up. America will, say, Bitcoin is done or whatever. We're gonna make it illegal, etc. All right, yeah, then fine. Fuck it. Then we're fucked, right? So how do we know when we're fucked? I'll tell you right now. If if we have a clean break under this main area here, this is the base, all right? If we have a clean, same thing like here, right? 47, same thing here, 50. If we had well, actually, here would be a important level. This would be our first signal here. 54, what is it, 53? Clean break under it showed us get the fuck out the market. It said to us, get the fuck out the market, right? And essentially, if you wanted a second confirmation, well, 47 proved it to us. And we had to get the fuck out the market, right? So if we have a clean break under this zone here, 28,900, 29,900, it'll come up to confirm. And if we get, we'd have a trigger area here. And if we get rejected again, for example, that shit will go down. Then yes, then we will go down 19,000 area, I believe. Not 12K. First 19. After 19, usually there'll be some price action here, and it'll be fast though. It'll be fast, and you can set your trigger to like 21,500 or whatever, right? It'll come to get confirmation, and then it'll come back to retest this zone. All right, that's usually what it would do, and then if we get rejected, try again, get rejected again. This would be my my zone where I would say, all right, we're fucked again. So if it breaks that again, then we go back down. Now we have a double bottom, right? So what's going to happen? Double bottom. I would make that same area a trigger area. It'll come, get confirmed, and then it'll try it again. Well, sometimes, we're talking about theories right now, but because this hasn't happened, this hasn't broke under it, but it would try this area here, that initial stop area, and it'll probably get, rejected. Then I would expect, some sideways and, and then after a clean, if it had a clean break, I would expect a shot to 12,000. All right. That would be a bear market right here. And our bear market has not been confirmed. Plus, when you look at a trend, this is a daily chart, and this is our major resistance line. Usually, even if it's a bear market, even if it's a speculative market, this area here usually is not left empty. The trend does not work this way usually, unless there's some type of crazy news, a negative news, or some type of situation where, like the chaos theory or the butterfly theory, right? Butterfly effect, right? I mean, if there's something we don't know that's out of the technical range, out of technical analysis. If there's something we don't know, obviously, that would push the market down in this way or straight down, then okay, that's the unknown unknown. We don't know that. But what I know, what I usually see in any market it is, usually when there's a falling resistance line, which this is a descending resistance line, major resistance line, this area usually is not this empty. It usually has some type of uh, 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 momentum. Uh, shit, I speak Turkish a lot, and I do a lot of Turkish videos, so my English is a little rusty. But usually there is some type of reflex up. Okay, usually a dead cat bounce, right? It usually we would retest this falling resistance line, right or no? I mean, a lot of people who watch these crazy videos out there know there are dead cat bounces. There are retests of the falling resistance line. So this may be June 20. This may be maybe in July. You know what I'm saying? I mean, eventually we're gonna retest that zone. I mean, it's not just, we could do something like this, for example, a clean break of this level, and we could retest it here in July 4, on 4th of July. But we should be testing this area. I mean, I am expecting 46, 47. I mean, the sooner we break and hold above 40K, I would say, let me erase all this. The sooner we break and hold. So it could be something like this, right? And by June 17th, if we break 40, turn this into support, right? Then uh, it would be a harder pump. Well, 42K, I would expect a retrace, a small retrace, and then I would expect something like this going towards 47. All right. If it's a mega pump, I mean, we break above this, confirm, break above this, confirm, and then continue on up, then I would say there could be a bull trap potentially here. I mean, don't get me wrong, it could be a bull trap here as well. I mean, it could break above 47, right? And then touch 50,400, and we get a bull trap here, and it could just break down, and they'll smash it down, right? Sometimes they get, these bull traps here, and they can smash it down. This is a bear market, okay? So there could be a double bull trap. It happens, but essentially, I would wait for a bull trap here or a bull trap here. So I mean, I could say I'm expecting 46 or 47 based on this falling uh, descending resistance trend line, major resistance trend line, but uh, it may give us a bull trap. Okay, so it could be 48 to 50, maybe even quite possibly it could just uh, send a wick to 54 or 55 to this zone here. It could. All right, it could send a wick here and then it could smash it back down. It could do that, right? So I mean, I then what we would have to do here is yes, base our trading on this, but then I would essentially move my major resistance line, quite possibly. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not sure where that may or if it may happen. So we'll see. If that happens, I'll do another video. But anyway, based on this theory, that's what I'm expecting. This is a high probability that we do retest this zone. There is one thing that I do want to also add. So I'm using EMAs. I have 21, 55, and 200 right now. Okay. So for this to confirm to be a bear market, not we had a 50% drop. That's not a bear market. A bear market is after this drop. Yes, we do have a death cross, but after this drop, if we're able to maintain above these moving averages and we break out, okay, and we start a new trend, all right, we hit 58, right? Even though we're having these retraces, if we're still maintaining above these falling averages, my friends, okay, then I would say we are not in a bear market. What is the key level for us to break in order to say there is a market reversal? This is our key level, my friends. 58 to 60, this zone here. Uh, so consider if we did this action and we break above this area here, that would be a confirmation that we are having a market reversal. Then I would say, hey, 1,000, 100,000, 120,000 is a very high probability. Okay? Ho, ho, ho. What do we see? I think about 98,000, somewhere around there. 90s, 97, 98, whatever. All I did in essence was measure this area. Now let's not get too, let's not get our hopes high. You know, I'm not saying we're definitely going to 98K, but what I'm saying is a market reversal would play out like this. Okay. Now, how to confirm a bear market? All right, I'm going to explain that as well. So if we break out, just this is just a theory of this is not. I'm not saying it's going to play out this way. If we break above these moving averages, right, and this will probably be going like this, right? If we break above, but we can't maintain and we break under again, and then these are going this way, right? You know, because as time goes, the moving averages move, and it's turning into resistance. I mean, we're just not able to break above it. That, my friend, is a bear market. Okay, and and then I would say, hey, I expect lower levels. Why? We've confirmed once by going above the moving averages, closing under them again, and then not being able to go above them. Then I would say bear market confirmed, my friends. You know what I'm saying? So uh, that essentially would, in my opinion, open up more moves down into the crypto abyss. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's see how the market plays. We still have time. I think in July, we're probably going to be bullish sometime in the middle of June or late June or early July. I think we're going to be bullish. Uh, Essentially, when you let's look at the MVT. We do, we do have a bullish divergence convergence. Okay. We are bullish. Let me erase this. We are bullish when you look at the MVT. All right, the MVT is saying, I mean, look at this. After we had our huge drop, right? Same fucking shit. Look at it. After we started testing these the signal line. Excuse me. Right, same thing here. What happens? We have a retest upwards or a new trend, for example. This was different. This was in March. This was the pandemic drop. That's what propelled the bull market, but there was really no value. So that's the way it continued throughout for many months. But that was essentially, this is a bull market right here. You know what I mean? I mean, this was the bull market, a reaccumulation zone. It took 5-6 months, but it was a reaccumulation zone. And after we broke above 20, all hell broke out loose. You know, I think around this area here, I think the trend was gonna retrace to 20K. This was a blow off top. But after the Tesla news, we shot back up, and then it ended up being a Wyckoff. All right. And a lot of Wall Street guys got in as well. So this turned out to be a Wyckoff. But I think this was the short term top, blow off top. And I think we were going down. We were going to go back down to 20. But like I said, because of the Tesla news, we shot back up, turned into a Wyckoff, and dropped back down to essentially where that first initial blow off top was. So this zone here to me is very important, and there's a lot of confluence here, and that's why I'm saying when you look at MVT, I'm fucking bullish. Even if it's short term, even if it's just going to be to 47, that's good money. I mean, altcoins could do 30-40%. You know what I'm saying? And when you also look at it on the RSI, you can see there's a bullish divergence here. It's positive. And this does not mean that we cannot go back down to 30 or 31 before we have that strike up. So I am expecting, to be honest with you, a drop to 30, like I was saying here, a drop down. Okay, it's going to be quick though. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be disgusting and ugly, right? And everybody's going to shit their pants. And then, my friends, that's when I'm expecting a mega pump, okay? It's going to hang out a bit here. And that's when I'm expecting this mega pump upwards. All we need to do is break above 40,800. Now, don't get me wrong. If we're not going to have this drop, or if we have this drop, this zone may hold, this zone may hold. I'm sorry, apologies. This zone may hold, or we're going to have that drop here to finish the downtrend, to finish the retrace, the consolidation, basically. Don't get me wrong. If we don't do this or any of this, all you need is a confirmation is this. If we break above 40, we turning this into support. My friends, that would be a signal to me that we're going up. All right? That would be a signal to me that we're going up, quite possibly. So like I said, 46, 47 or to 50, 51. Quite possibly, but we can't say it's going to happen. But the resistance areas are here. I mean, it's right here. You can see it. 54, 55, or 50 to 47 or 48. These are our resistance areas. So we do have a descending major resistance line. We need to take that into consideration. So yeah, looking at MVT, it looks like we will have a bounce. I mean, it's just clear. What happens with indicators? We don't just base our indicators, our trading on one or two indicators. We look at 5 indicators. We look at the candle formations. If it looks bullish, if it's positive, if I have 3 or 4 more indicators that's positive, then I would be positive, and I would think about taking a risk. All right, with my money, because I have indicators that's telling me it's positive. I have, a lot of oversold, and a lot of when you look at the candle formations, it looks positive. So, in essence, for me, it's worth the risk. But like I said, I am expecting a drop. So I hope it does happen, because I really do want to get these coins cheaper. All right, and based on this candle structure right now that we're seeing, that's a blow off top. To me, it is. It's a beautiful trend, blow off top. Now let's do our ABC down. So it's either going to be ABC down, so like I said, this 33 area, quite possibly 34, but I'm expecting like more around this area, 33 or 30, maybe 28, if they want to, make people shit their pants. So let's see, friends. I mean, I really hope this area comes. There are a lot of coins that I love and that I want to buy cheaper. If this happens, I'm going to be extremely happy. If it does not, I'm just going to have to wait to see how the trend plays out. And if we get just one example more, and then I'm going to end this. So like an ABC, right, to this area. If we actually create a base like this or like this around this area, 33, 34, you know what? Then I may re-enter the market. All right. So so essentially this would be like the one, two, this would be the one, two wave, right? And this would be the third wave, fourth, and then fifth wave of the first wave of this first move, right? For example, okay? So let's see, guys. Uh, all the luck to you, and I'll be doing videos like this time to time, maybe once a week, and I do it in Turkish mostly, and but I will also do it in English once a week, to let you guys know what's going on, etc. So I do have a English Telegram channel, so if you all are interested, let me know, and uh, you know, get in contact with me on Telegram, and I'll give you the address to English our English Telegram group. All right, guys, take care, and I hope you well, and be safe, and be smart. Use stop loss. Farewell.